Hello everyone. Hi everyone, my name is Syntax, and today we're gonna be watching Honkai Star Rail version 3.4 special program.
Yeah, baby!
For the sun is set to die. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, but to die.
What the fuck?
Okay, never mind that. First of all, I'm very excited for the new patch. Mostly because of the Fate collab. I'm a big fan of SABER. If you didn't know, I really like her. I watched Fate Zero back then when I was a kid.
Okay, boomer.
I don't know. When I was a kid and then watched the Unlimited Blade Work. But anyways, other than those three core things, the Fate collab, the story, and Phainon as a unit, those are my top three in this coming patch. I'm very excited for those three, and yeah, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. So let's just watch it. But before that, if you enjoy the video, please consider subscribing and liking, and also let me know what you guys think of the patch in the comments down below. Anyways, it's time, so we're gonna start. Oh, bro, I'm excited. Sponsored by Lady Aglaia, of course. Welcome back. The World-Bound Web. Oh,
神々よ、ご覧ください。オンパロスは勝利を収め、再早期が間もなく訪れます。しかし、
oh, the prophecy
本当にそうでしょうか。
is gonna happen.
最近エルシオンの景色がまぶたの裏をよぎるんだ。
Oh, Phainon. Phainon. My sweet summer child, what are they gonna do to you? Damn, what the hell is this music? Holy. Here, there it is, and there it is. The Holy Grail War. Oh my god. It's my girl. My king. My King Saber. My King Artoria. And of course, the man himself, Emiya Shiro. I wonder. Wait, what the hell? Wait, Lygus just died? Wait, there's Lancer. Are we gonna get a playable Lancer? Oh my god, I'm so excited for the... Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Did you see? There's Lancer. I wonder if we're gonna get him playable in the future or something. But there's Lancer there. And of course, Saber and... I don't know, man. I'm more excited. For me, I'm more excited for the Fate collab because I'm such a big fan of the characters. But Phainon looks so cool too. He's so cool too. Look at that form. Look at this. The half angel, half demon, half light, half dark, night and day. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. How are they gonna keep doing this? My god. I wonder how the story of Fate is gonna coexist with the current lore of Star Rail. Oh my god, I'm excited for the Fate characters.
Hey, Mr. Albert?
Oh,
Albert.
Woo! And whether or not you
There's an
have
accent.
a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the version 3.4 for The Sun is Set to Die special program.
Yippee!
I'm your most beloved host, Albert.
Rebooting really does solve all problems. Now we can introduce
Wait.
ourselves.
They already
Hi, everyone.
reboot.
I'm Phainon. I'm so happy to be on the special program.
Hello, everyone. I'm
Oh, a Droma. Look at the little Droma.
Nice to see all of you again. Did you miss me?
Oh, of course we missed
Man.
you. Well, dear guests, welcome to the show. I have been looking forward to
Oh
this
my
special
god.
program
I'm
more
so
than anything
excited
else.
for Saber,
The
man.
way
I
the story
don't
in the
know.
last version left off had my heart racing.
The burning sky and the fall of dawn.
Oh my god. The
Akuma was
last
the last place
he
under
left
Kephali's
off
protection.
when
But now
Phainon
it has
was
also
crashing
sunk
out.
into Evernight.
All of our Chrysosair companions did everything in their power to buy precious time for the Trailblazer and Phainon, so they could return the very last core flame to the vortex of Genesis.
We already found out the truth, so what do a few sacrifices matter? Every Chrysos heir was prepared for this. You just
Damn.
need to boldly take that last step toward the Era Nova.
But in the trailer
Look
just
at the
now,
Droma at
it
the
seems
back.
like Phainon is gonna go through a lot. I saw a few scenes that looked like flashbacks, and I think I even saw a different form of him.
The truth
Aw.
of Amboris is about to reveal itself.
Damn, he looks
See what
so
we can already
fucking
tell?
tough, man.
That
He's
all
so
that's happened
tough.
in Amboris is not
So
as simple as
fucking
it
tough.
seems.
Indeed. For example, when we went to fight Aquila, we noticed that the Eye of
It looks
Twilight
so tough,
seemed
man.
unusually
I don't know.
high-tech.
And when the Dawn device went out, many of the structures in Akuma and the vortex of Genesis started showing strange textures. It was like the whole world
Yeah,
was
there were
peeling off.
some after images.
Mhm. Why don't we take a look back at our
Like
whole journey so far
transparent
in
projection.
Amboris and lay out our suspicions and clues we have. First, at the end of the 3.3 story, the geniuses reveal that the
Captain,
source of
no?
Amboris' tragedy is an Emperor's scepter that survived to this day.
It has something to do with that erudition god beyond the sky.
No
doesn't it?
English, okay.
Even though I don't quite understand these principles, this breeding ground, which switched from following the path of erudition to the path of destruction,
Ooh.
must be hiding secrets beyond Era
It's
Nova.
about the scepter. The
In
scepter.
addition, that Tin Man Ligust is also pretty suspicious.
Oh, Ligus too. He
He
got
and Phainon had a
destroyed.
pretty significant conversation in the vortex of Genesis.
Actually, I was
His
already
head was
suspicious of
rolling.
him when he said he could fix the express and send the
My boy
Trailblazers back
got-
home.
Got decapitated.
Well, the mask is coming off now.
Based on my interactions with him, Ligus doesn't seem to have any desire to oppose the Chrysos heirs. Rather, he only wishes to quietly observe everything as
this
it unfolds.
Chimera.
Could it be that everything
just
that's happened
standing
so
there.
far is exactly what he wanted to see? That title, Theoros, does mean spectator. If we combine this information with what we know about the relationship between the scepter and paths, maybe Amphorius is being used as a chessboard by people from beyond this world. And Ligus
That's-
is one of them.
That's
You're
the
exactly right. If the situation in the cosmos is
That's
like a game of
the-
chess, then
that's the
Amboris is
theory.
a trap to set up the checkmate. But who knows?
that it's
Maybe
a
the
scepter
chess pieces
that is
themselves
used
can overturn
to
the board.
simulate
The heroes Era
doomsday
Nova could affect the
doomsday
worlds
simulations
beyond the sky, and the
different
Trailblazers' choices
civilizations.
may also determine the future of the universe.
But before the Era Nova actually arrives, there's no way to tell what it will bring. The Trailblazers have already done so much for
I
Amphorius.
wonder
I
what
don't
are
want
they
them to have to
gonna
experience the unknown of Era
what
Nova.
are they gonna
As
do
someone
after
from beyond the
this
sky,
with the new
They
characters
already
and
risked
stuff?
a lot by taking on a demigod's divine authority.
Yeah, the new demigod.
If something were to happen in the Era Nova,
No, we can't let them stay. They have to listen to Phainon and go home.
Well said.
Look at
The
the chimera.
Trailblazers won't betray the sincerity you've shown them. However, their fate will still be tied to that of Amphorius. They'll be returning to the battlefield with a very important mission.
Ah,
On the other hand, I suspect many of our audience members, like me, have some questions about Phainon. That Phainon we saw in the Vortex of Genesis at the end of the 3.3 story? Why was his name hidden?
Maybe that Phainon isn't the one we're all familiar with.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. But I'll leave the specific details for everyone to find out themselves in the game in version 3.4. I've actually got some other information to reveal to you.
Okay.
What kind
We're gonna
of
see
information?
Phainon now.
Following the story's progress,
Oh,
as I've
Not
written,
Phainon.
we'll receive a big update in this version. In these
Huh?
records that we've kept, you will be able to catch a glimpse of Amphorus' true nature.
Ooh.
Before,
Oh,
as
it's
I've
like
written,
lore?
was like a
Yeah,
storybook,
it's lore stuff.
keeping record of our friends' stories. Now, even its appearance has changed. It feels like something big is about to happen.
It looks like
Oh,
it's
there's a
turned
lot
into
more
some
lore in
kind
this.
of database.
You can
I
use
can't-
this
I
system
can't read
to
all of
unlock
this,
even more of
to be
Amphorus'
honest.
secrets.
Indeed.
That's right.
True.
Aside from the major updates too, as I've written, the long-awaited skip dialogue feature, which was previously announced, is finally going live.
Oh
in
my
version
god, they already got a
3.4.
skip button.
Story dialogue can now be skipped by section, with plot summaries and the main characters that appeared in each section displayed along the way. Now
Oh,
you can choose the pace of storytelling based on your own.
oh, that's so
preferences.
good. That's
In
so
version
good.
3.6,
Because a
there'll
lot of
also
people
be
doesn't
a
have time to do
story recap function.
the story and
Stay
stuff.
tuned. But of course, as we move
It's
into
actually
version
nice that
3.4, we shall
they're
take
giving
the
you
final step
options
of the prophecy
if
together
you want
and
on
witness
how you
the
want
truth
the
and the
game to
fate
play
of this
out.
world. And the myriad
Very good,
celestia
very
that Mr.
good.
Shaoji hinted at in the version 3.2
a nude.
preview is finally going live soon.
Oh, you mean what's happening beyond the sky? Is it also related to Amphorius and Aranova?
We'll
Oh,
have to keep it a secret for now.
well, definitely
Meanwhile,
it's gonna
We'll
be.
be releasing an animated short.
What?
This animated
Who is
short
this?
contains a very important part
Wait, that's
of the
Phainon.
story in version 3.4. Can't
Oh,
spend too
no.
much here, but I can give you a
That's
little
nice.
teaser.
We're gonna watch that.
This
We're
short
gonna,
will come
gonna
with
watch
its own original theme song. So don't miss it.
Awesome.
Oh.
Nice.
They
Can't
have
wait to
so
dive into
many
the new
stuff
story
this
already.
batch.
Next, why don't we turn our attention to our good friend Phainon and take a look at his story together.
Okay, Phainon. Is this Edith Alicia? The environment and stuff? Oh my god, that looks so cool. The Dawnbringer. Woo! Ah, there it is. I have seen some photos of it, but damn, looking at it in action. Oh, what? Wait, what? Oh, wait, that's a whole ass meteor. That's a whole ass meteor. What do you mean? Bro just
What in
dropped
the
a whole
world
ass
happened to
meteor in
Phainon
your
to make him
face.
change this much?
Damn.
This is nothing like the warm, sunny person we all know.
Ah,
Now he seems strange and formidable.
damn, he looks so
Could you
strong, man.
elaborate?
He got
I
so
remember
many
when our buddy
animations.
first showed up in Amphorius.
The big
Phainon
sword and
was
the
one of the
meteor.
first Chrysosairs to genuinely welcome them.
Holy.
And when danger came knocking, he always had our backs.
But behind that kindness and reliability, Phainon carries the expectations of many. He is the deliverer chosen by the prophecy, and
Damn.
Aglaya's hand-picked successor of the flame chase journey. Aglaya even
true.
used her own death to set him up for
True.
success by making the Council of Elders the focus of criticism, and allowing Phainon to step up and rally the people.
Yeah, all of us have high hopes for him. Some even call him the Deliverer of Amphorius. Even Cypher, who barely ever showed her face, used to call him Little Deliverer Boy.
It's as if everyone just
Little
assumes
deliverer
that he'll
boy.
be a savior.
Now I'm curious. Who's
The
Phainon like before
deliverer.
he joined the flame chase journey? Was he one of those perfect kids everyone got
Yeah,
compared
yeah,
to?
brother.
Before the flame chase journey, guess we've got to go back to my hometown, Ides Elysiae. It was a small, remote village.
Oh,
Nothing flashy,
Edith
but
Alicia.
far away from the chaos.
Ooh,
This
sounds
guy.
like a real peaceful place.
I don't know.
It was And even though the village was small, everyone got along really well. There were also
I
beautiful
wonder
rivers,
what are we gonna do in
mountains, and even a forest.
this place.
That forest was home to all kinds of little fairies. When I was
We're gonna
little, I'd
discover
go exploring the
Phainon's
woods
past
and
or
visit
something?
those cute fairies. When I wasn't exploring,
Hey,
I'd
that
go play with
actually
my
looks
friends by
pretty
the
good.
sea. We pretended to be heroes from the old stories and practiced our swordsmanship. When we got tired, we went to lie
The
down in the wheat
forest
fields
area
until we
looks
got called home for
actually
dinner.
looks very
No
good.
strife, no invaders, or any of that deliverance
magical.
crisis stuff. Seems like a complete paradise.
The wheat fields look gorgeous too.
Yeah,
Lying
it's a
there,
remote
surrounded
village.
by golden waves of
It
wheat,
reminds me
with
of
the breeze
Genshin so
carrying
much.
that sweet malted scent. Oh, just the thought of it is enough to get me excited.
And guess what? You won't have to imagine for long. In version 3.4, we get to explore ID's Elysiae alongside the Trailblazers.
Idis
Learn about
Elysiae.
Phainon's past,
Okay.
how he became a
It's called
warrior, joined the
Idis
flame chase,
Elysiae.
and grew into the
Elysiae.
person he is today.
Can't wait!
From a carefree little kid to the deliverer carrying everyone's hopes. You've really come a long way.
These days, Phainon just gives off this heaviness. Like he'd still press on no matter how exhausted, just to live up to everyone's
He got that
expectations.
aura.
And
Got that
Forrest needed
aura.
a hero, so
Got
he
that dog in
became
him.
one. The
Dog.
Chrysos heirs needed
Oh.
hope and a leader, so that's who he became. Looking back at the main art for this version, even though Phainon's face is still the same, his whole vibe has shifted. His gaze is now sharp and commanding, completely different from before. Now we're just one step away from the era Nova that the prophecy foretold. The deepest truths of Forest are about to come to light. What trials lie ahead, and what choices will Phainon make?
A hero's journey is never easy. But if the will in your heart is strong enough, no fire can burn you out.
Why do
If anything,
Phainon
every
look
trial
like
is just a
that,
forge for an even brighter soul.
man? He's half gold,
I'm more than ready.
half
Well
darkness.
said. Then let's let everyone experience it all themselves in version 3.4. Now let's take a look at how Phainon performs in battle.
You got it.
Okay.
I'll first show up in the familiar form
we
everyone
go.
knows. When using my skill, I'll deal damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets. The use of
Oh,
my
look at his
skill
soul.
also grants me core flames.
It's like Acheron's
Once I've
soul.
collected enough of them, I can activate my ultimate.
Wait, so core flames only come from using
Oh.
your skill?
Core flame.
Not at all. Phainon can also gain core flames when he's selected as a target by a teammate or enemy ability. If he is the target of a
Oh.
teammate's ability, Phainon will deal even more damage.
When I
Oh.
use my ultimate, I'll create a territory and transform.
After transforming, Phainon powers up
Damn, it looks
massively.
so fucking
Teammates
tough.
temporarily retreat and can't take action, while he faces the enemy head-on with newfound strength.
What?
All alone? That sounds way too risky.
Alone?
No worries.
Oh, yeah.
All the talents and buffs from Phainon's teammates still stay active to provide
yeah, there's
him
no
with
one there
much
but
needed
him.
support.
Exactly. After using the core flames to transform, I have access to the powers of 3 kinds of titans: creation, calamity, and foundation. Each with a brand new ability.
Care to elaborate on that?
Tapping into the power of the creation titans, I can deal damage to one
Oh my
designated
God.
enemy and adjacent
That looks
targets.
like a black
Calling
side
upon the power of the
fucking
calamity
attack.
titans, I'll enter a
Is
special
he
state
connected
called
to the
Soul
black
Scorch.
side too?
In this state, I'll force all enemies to immediately take action, during
Okay.
which I receive reduced damage, and each hit I take builds up the Soul Scorch stack.
Okay.
Once all enemies have taken action, I retaliate, dealing damage to all enemies and then unleashing multiple instances of damage on one random enemy.
Oh,
Heads up. The
he
more
got
soul
the
scorch
big
stacks
sword.
he's got, the stronger that counterattack hits.
Using these
Damn.
two abilities also grants me an exclusive charge called
He
Scourge,
looks like a fucking
which fuels
god.
my third ability. With the power of the Foundation Titans,
Like
I
a
dispel
fucking
all
Greek
debuffs
god or
on
something.
myself, then use Scourge Charge to deal bounce damage.
No,
If
actually,
I
he
maxed
looks
out
like
the consumable Scourge
a fallen
Charge, I
angel
also
or something.
slam all enemies with
yeah, he
extra
looks
damage.
like a fallen
Once all
angel
his
actually.
actions have been used up, Phainon will unleash one final blow, hitting all enemies
Oh.
before removing the territory.
Even when
Phainon's technique
he
is pretty unique
exits
too.
the
Upon
form,
casting it,
he
Phainon
hits them.
instantly strikes all
Hits
enemies
them
in
for
a
one
certain
last
radius.
time.
If The normal enemies, they're immediately wiped out without
Oh.
even triggering a battle.
Immediately wipe out.
All enemies? That's nuts.
Of course,
Oh, wait, that's
power
like
comes with a
Acheron.
cost. This technique consumes 2 technique points.
Oh.
If the technique misses, it won't cost any points.
Oh.
Plus, when Phainon's in the team, the technique point cap goes up by 3.
When I use my technique to enter combat, I'll also regenerate energy for my teammates. In addition, at the start of each wave, I'll deal damage to all enemies and gain Scourge.
Oh, I see.
Oh, what?
All right. Now that we've wrapped up Phainon's combat abilities, it's time to bring you some updates
Damn.
on a few familiar faces.
It's a solo
In
carry.
version 3.4,
You just buff him up.
Silver Wolf,
Give him all the
Blade,
buffs.
Kafka, and Jing
And
Liu
and he'll
are
carry
all
your
getting
ass.
some serious enhancements.
I wonder how's that gonna work.
Oh, Mr. Albert, please do tell us what's changing.
What if
Let's
you
start
don't
with
have
Silver
strong
Wolf.
buffs then?
After the
Oh.
optimizations, her
Oh,
ultimate
it's
now lowers
the
defense of all
buffs.
enemies instead
The,
of just
the
one.
direct buff.
Oh, so it's AoE now, not single target.
Exactly. Meanwhile, she'll prioritize adding a weakness that matches the type of the first character in your lineup. On top of that,
Oh, so it's not
Silver Wolf
random
will
anymore.
generate extra energy at the
Damn,
start
the
of combat
buffs are
and the
looking
beginning of
saucy.
each turn.
Saucy.
Oh, that makes it a lot easier to apply the weakness we actually want.
Next up, Kafka. After the buffs, Kafka's skill will trigger more DOT on enemies.
Okay.
And whenever a teammate hits an enemy target with any kind of attack, Kafka will launch a follow-up attack. After
Okay.
locking certain traces, the follow-up attack
Oh,
will
any
also
attack.
trigger extra DOT on the enemy. And using her ultimate, recovers the number
Wait,
of times the
It
follow-up
also
attack
triggers
can be
DOT.
triggered.
So
The
basically,
follow-up.
Kafka's got more frequent follow-up attacks, better efficiency applying debuffs, and an overall boost to DOT output.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because
And
her
now for
guns
Blade.
now
After the update,
detonate
will deal
DOT,
damage
no?
to enemies based on his max HP. When Blade enters the Hellscape state, he is
Okay.
more likely to be attacked, and his follow-up attacks will regenerate extra energy.
Sounds like Blade can trigger more follow-ups and use his ultimate more
Oh.
often, meaning his total damage output's gonna spike.
Good observation. A
Yeah,
change
he's
will
gonna
happen to
attack
Jing
more
Liu as
frequently.
well. Now she'll
More
deal damage
frequent
to enemies
turns,
based on
more
her max
damage.
HP. Each time a teammate loses HP, Jing Liu stacks extra crit damage. After
Okay.
she enters the spectral transmigration state, she'll also gain a stack of syzygy. That
Oh,
means
it's
the
alre-
spectral
it's 4
transmigration
stacks.
state lasts longer, and her overall damage output climbs even higher accordingly.
Our old friends
I don't know
sure are
how
getting
strong
some
these
solid
buffs are,
upgrades.
but
But with all these ability
gonna-
reworks,
looks
won't
like they
their
did a good
Eidolons
job.
be affected?
Oh, don't worry,
Special for
Professor
Silver
Naxa.
Wolf.
Some of our old friends' Eidolons will be tweaked to better match the revamped kits, making sure everything stays in
Oh.
sync.
But what if someone wants to stick with their previous version of their abilities?
That won't be a problem. You can switch between our friends'
no one's
ability
gonna do
modes
that.
freely. So
Except
choose whichever
for
version you like
for
best.
YouTube,
For more
YouTubers
details, be sure to
who
keep an
are
eye
gonna
out for
compare.
official announcements.
Except for them,
Sounds good.
no one else is
Aside
gonna
from
do
the
that.
ability reworks, one more old friend of ours is getting something new this time around.
Oh, who is it?
Okay.
In version 3.4, Firefly's brand new outfit,
Oh,
Spring Missive, is
oh, he
making
got
its
a new
debut.
outfit for our
Oh,
girlfriend.
look at that.
It's for our
Ooh, let's
girlfriend.
take a look at the video
I
clip
didn't vote
first.
for her, but she's our girlfriend nonetheless. Oh my god, it's so cute. Wait, that's so cute. Damn.
With her school uniform on, Firefly looks more
Oh
youthful
my
than
god.
ever.
That's
And
actually
that
really
firefly-shaped
nice.
brooch on her chest. You can tell she put a lot of thought into picking it out.
Maybe
That's
she even
actually
asked
really
for fashion
pretty.
advice from her fellow Stellaron hunters.
Well, Miss
Damn.
Kafka does have an eye for style. Must have talked a
Firefly
lot about
getting
it
an
behind the
outfit,
scenes.
and an outfit
Even her
that
mech's had a
actually suits
makeover.
her. A
You think she
schoolgirl
spruces it
outfit.
up during downtime to match her outfit changes?
Oh, totally possible.
Now
If
we
I
need
had a mech,
Trailblazer
I'd
outfit.
also probably
Come
coordinate it
on,
with my outfit.
come on, Hoyo.
New theme, new
Do it,
colors.
Hoyo.
The whole look has to be consistent.
Don't let us down, Hoyo.
You'll be able to grab Firefly's new look from the contract shop using Oniric shards. And again,
Okay.
please stay tuned for further details and
Is it only
future
one?
official
Only
announcements.
one skin?
Next, let's
Oh,
take
it's
a
only
look at
one
this
skin.
version's banners. In
Oh,
version 3.4's first
wait,
half
that
warp event,
light cone,
Trailblazers
that
can
light
acquire
cone.
the limited 5-star character Phainon.
Damn,
And
he
the
looks
limited
like
5-star
a
light cone,
fallen angel
thus
in that light
burns the
cone.
dawn, will have a
It's
boosted
so
jump rate.
tough.
Also, a
I
brand
swear.
new 4-star light cone for the Path of Remembrance.
Cyrene.
The story's next page is
Cyrene.
being added to the first half banner. At the same time, we'll also kick off a special warp
Okay.
event. The limited
How
5-star
many?
characters.
How many is it?
Treeby, Sunday, and Sparkle are coming
Oh,
back. Plus,
it's a
5-star light
the triple
cones,
support?
If time were a flower, a grounded ascent, and
Damn,
earthly
it's
escapade
the
will return as
cool
well.
supports
In
too.
the second half of version
It's the
3.4,
strongest
we've got
supports
another
too.
round of special warp events. Limited 5-star characters,
Firefly?
Jingliu, and Blade
Oh.
will be back along with the limited 5-star light cones.
Oh,
Where about should dreams rest, I shall be my own sword and the
okay,
unreachable
okay.
side.
The reruns
Two of our
are
newly buffed old friends are making
Jingliu
a
and
comeback in this version.
Jingliu
Kafka
and
and Silverwolf.
Here's a little sneak peek. Limited 5-star characters,
And Blade.
Kafka and Silver Wolf, will be back in version 3.5.
okay. So next
Limited
version,
5-star light cones, patience is all you
Okay.
need, and incessant rain
we'll
will
portal
rerun as
for
well.
Kafka light cones.
Also, 8 new 4-star light cones will be added to
Wait,
the
wait,
Amazon
wait, wait, wait,
rewards
wait, wait,
in
wait,
version
wait. That looks so
3.4.
cool.
I
Wait.
see quite a few familiar faces
young
on the light
Mighty?
cones. There are a few mini versions of Chrysos
An
heirs.
E.
Looks like Phainon
A
really
Basta
does
Vita?
enjoy spending his days in the wheat fields.
Oh, and then
Nature's
next the one
mattress.
too.
Can't beat that level of
Who's
comfort.
that?
For sure.
Oh,
Alright, let's take a quick break.
Ruby?
There's still
Oh,
more
with her
version 3.4
mother.
content coming your
And
way.
of course Cypher. Felicia. Damn, the light cones, the 4-star light cones are so good. I didn't expect that, but I'll take it, I'll take it. Oh. Damn. Okay, we gotta plan our pulls. Mostly for Saber, and the rest is for DOT because DOT is gonna be so back after the buffs. And of course after Isolance. Because as we know, in the Divergent universe, her buffs are all DOT, so I expect she's DOT. At least. Or at least somewhat relating to DOT. But you know. I mean, the star today is Phainon, so.
Welcome back! Let's take a look at the events in this version. A piece of good news comes from Penacony at the other end of the cosmos. Origami Bird Clash is about to return.
Oh
in
my
version
god, it's gonna
3.4.
return.
Is that the Cute Match 3 game?
It's
That's right.
It's actually a
Interactive
bit
Peace
fun.
Corporation
Not
has
gonna
officially
lie.
sponsored Origami Bird
I'm not
Clash.
gonna lie,
Hopes
it's
to promote this
it
arcade
actually
game
was a
full
bit
of
fun with
Pentagonian
friends.
flavor
Especially
throughout
with
the
friends.
whole cosmos. And the first step to starting that grand venture
Oh,
will be to
they
open up the
we
original
probably
shop
get new
arcade
birds,
on the
right?
Trailblazers Radiant Feldspar.
There needs to be some new game modes for the game
No,
to
new
make a name
characters.
for itself.
New
right?
birds, new birds.
Of course. This time, the two players will take turns acting on the same field, and every
Ooh.
player has a set number of moves. You can eliminate
Ooh,
4
it's a
more
turn-based
fruits to
now.
form bombs and obtain extra moves.
You can also get
Who's
extra
this
moves
bird,
when you
then?
swap 2 super bombs to trigger a
Who's that
combo
bird?
elimination.
Oh no!
I don't
see
recognize that
obstacles
bird.
popping up on the field. How are we supposed to deal with those?
Not to worry.
Uh,
In this version of the Origami Bird Clash, there will be lots of new items that can
Oh.
help you in battle. For example, Shattering Hammer can eliminate any individual fruit or obstacle. Spicy Bomb can turn a fruit into a bomb, and Reset Cube can reset all fruits on the field. Leveling up items will
Oh,
also
that's
make
actually
them more
really
powerful.
good. The reset
As
one.
long as you pick the right item at the right time,
Ah,
you
damn.
can turn the tide and deliver a
The
powerful
fuck
blow
did
to
I
your
just
opponent.
moan?
There are plenty of familiar faces among our opponents this time.
We got
That's
Bootail
right.
and Argenti,
Trailblazers
of
can still
course.
battle against many old friends
The
in
Guns
this event.
and
In
Roses.
addition to participating in story challenges,
Wonder
Trailblazers
what
can
new
also
bird.
do open challenges with friends from
I want new
across the
bird.
universe. This multiplayer mode won't end with version 3.4 either. Origami
Oh
Bird
wait, was
class
that
will
an
replace
actor?
Seal Cyrus
The
multiplayer
other bird
mode and
earlier?
become the new long-term co-op game mode.
I don't know.
We're done slamming seals. Now it's time for slamming paper birds.
All right, let us continue with more
Seal slammers.
version
I
content.
also
Our
like
old
seal
friend
slammers.
Gift of Odyssey returns as
Okay.
usual in version
10-pulls,
3.4.
3 10-pulls.
Nice.
The
Nice.
planar fissure
Good
and
to
realm of the
see it.
strange events will also return.
A double
Complete
drop.
the challenges to get double rewards.
Okay, 2 double drop.
In version 3.4, Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Cinders, will also come online. And you can
Okay.
obtain the Ascension material, Charred Bud of Twilight, for wind characters upon completing the challenge.
Okay.
At the same time, the planar ornaments, Arcadia of Woven Dreams, and
Oh, look at
Revelry by
that.
the
That's
Sea
mem.
will also come online. Trailblazers can obtain them in the
Revelry
Divergent
by the
universe.
sea.
Ah, why did my seat collapse?
In addition, I'd like to
Happened.
share with you some information about a few events outside the game.
Okay.
First, the annual Hoyo Fest Off-White exhibition will begin in July. This year's
Oh.
event venues have been completely upgraded, and the events will be held in core cities in 6 Southeast Asian countries.
Wait.
That's right.
6
We've
South
also
Asian
prepared
countries.
A lot of event missions
Wait, I'm in
and
Southeast Asia.
merchandise. Please follow our official channels for details about the events and tickets.
Oh,
In addition,
I want to go.
Honkai Star Rail will be joining Anime Expo this July. Come
Okay.
visit the Star Rail booth and claim free limited gifts.
A special panel for Honkai Star Rail will also be held at Anime Expo,
Okay, Joshua
featuring
Water.
several special guests.
Please keep an eye out for more info and official announcements.
Okay, okay.
See you at Anime Expo.
Trash these
Well,
two.
thank you all for your kind introductions. Let me see. We're almost out of time. We'll move it on to our next show in just a sec.
You
Okay.
seem mighty busy, Owlbert.
Well, I am a professional super host.
What's going on?
Oh, goodness, Albert.
no.
Oh, it's a circle. It's a made the summoning circle. Oh my god, here we go. Here we go, guys. The Holy Grail War in Penacony.
Holy Grail. Welcome to
All
the
I know
last
is that I
days
saw
of the
Lancer.
Honkai Star Rail and Fate's Day Night Unlimited Blade Works
I didn't know.
collab program.
Didn't have any idea that
long time
Lancer
no
was gonna
see,
be in here.
everyone. I'm adventuring from the Interastral Peace Corporation.
Okay, adventure in.
Howdy, Galaxy Ranger Boot here.
Why are
At
they
your
together, man?
service.
Welcome, both of you. I, Albert, have a
That's a weird
been summoned by
combination.
the Holy Grail to be this show's host today.
Albert, could your class be speaker?
Oh, son of a gun. Ah, that's funny.
Boot
Maybe
him.
you two can call me presenter instead. That sounds nicer.
Well, presenter doesn't sound half bad. In that case, why don't you present the situation to our
Damn.
audience? Explain what you meant
I
by
missed their voices. I
summoned
didn't
by
know.
the
I
Holy
didn't
Grail
realize
and
that
why
I
we've
missed
arrived
their
at
voice.
Penacony.
These two has very
The
distinct
cosmos
voice too.
is full of surprises.
Boot Hill and
Soon after the
Adventure.
ripples of the Charmony Festival had calmed, the Trailblazer received a secret invitation from old Odie, head of the Alfalfa family. It turns
Oh.
out that the old Jen is planning a brand new entertainment spectacle called Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War.
What the hell? How are they gonna
Sweet dreams
incorporate
and
this?
the Holy Grail War.
How
Sounds
are they
like the
gonna
Holy Grail War
incorporate
is
this
taking
into
place
the
in
lore?
a sweet dream.
That's right.
Hey, it's a dream.
I have
That's
no
so
idea where
convenient.
old Odie got his Holy Grail from. Let me give a brief explanation
Okay.
of everything here. It's said that the Holy Grail is a wish-granting chalice that can manifest any miracle. And the Holy Grail War is a magecraft ritual for obtaining that power.
Yep,
As
yep.
long as you win the
That's
brutal
it.
contest of the Holy Grail War,
That's
the
fate.
Grail can fulfill your wishes.
That daggum Wubba Boot Charmony Festival has only just concluded, and they're putting on a new show already.
Hey, don't forget that Penacony prides itself on being a holiday resort. How are they
True.
gonna attract tourists if they don't have any events?
Damn.
Besides, didn't the last Charmony Festival have a little accident? I mean, that part wasn't great
These
for Penacony.
statues
The
is
family's definitely gonna want to find
so
another
reminiscing.
opportunity to generate some buzz.
Well, I heard
So
that old Odie
nostalgic.
hopes to make the Penacony and Holy Grail War into a new show that rivals the Charmony Festival,
Ooh.
therefore returning Penacony to the cosmic limelight.
With dreams as the gimmick, the show is sure to attract a lot of money and a lot of dream chasers.
They're not even hiding it.
I bet old Odie is thinking of the same
They say
thing.
they're gonna
This
attract a
Sweet
lot of
Dreams
money,
and
guys.
The
A
Holy Grail
lot of
War
money.
program will be conducted in Penacony. The 7 invited participants will summon famous historical figures to fight alongside them as their servants. And the
Wait,
final
so we
winner
get
will
all the
receive
servants?
precious opportunity to make their wish come true.
Actually get
Chance
7
to
servants?
make any wish and any miracle come true. Well, that's definitely a
I mean, I saw
nice
Lancer,
gimmick.
but I didn't know. I don't know
As
if
we
all the
know,
servants are gonna
people
appear.
die if they're killed. Bullets don't discriminate.
Oh my
so
god.
if someone gets caught in the crossfire.
Rest
That's so
assured,
good.
everyone,
That's so
these
good.
Sweet
It's a
Dreams and the
reference
Holy
from
Grail
Fate's
War
Stay
production
Night.
crew hereby swear
People die if they
no
are
one's
killed,
life will be
guys.
in danger in the dream. Everyone can participate and watch in peace.
All right, all right. Well, since it's you, Owlbird, I'll believe it for now. So, who's participating?
To start off, the owner of the Radiant Feldspar, shareholder of Penacony,
Trailblazer.
so glad festivity. Our dear Trailblazer will be participating.
Okay,
Oh,
probably a
so
mage.
The Trailblazer
We're
will
the
be
mage?
taking part in another adventure.
That's right. In addition, Miss Robin will also be a
Oh.
part of this war.
Well, as another Penaconian shareholder, the Interastral Peace
Damn,
Corporation's
why does
strategic
Robin
investment
look like
department
she's gonna
sent
have
me as
Berserker
their
and
representative in
Adventuring?
the
She's
war.
gonna have like
Galaxy Ranger Boothill will also participate in this
Oh.
Holy Grail War.
Adventuring.
Actually,
I think
I was
he's
just
gonna
wondering,
have.
Why is a criminal wanted
Lancer
by the
or
IPC
something?
participating in this?
Micah got an invitation too, but hey, he had
Criminal.
no time for this. I can't turn a blind eye when someone's in a tight spot, so
Okay.
helping out was the least I could do.
Boothill.
Looks like
What's
Mr.
Boothill
Boothill really
gonna
has
be?
formed deep bonds with
Who's
folks
he's
in
gonna
Dreamflux
be?
Reef.
I mean, who
Well,
is
apart from
the
those we've
servant gonna be?
mentioned, are there any other special participants that we've been looking forward to in this Holy Grail War?
Okay.
Of course. Apart from local Penaconian heroic spirits, 3 very
Oh, we're gonna be
well-known
heroic spirits?
will also arrive by the Grand
We're
Summon
not. We're
and
not mages.
participate in this Holy Grail War.
We're heroic spirits. Damn.
They
I didn't know
are
that.
respectively Saber, Archer, and Lancer.
Of course, Lancer.
That's what I'm talking
I saw
about.
Lancer.
I wonder which heroic spirit will end up accepting a contract with the Trailblazer.
Now, see? This is how
Oh,
you attract
okay.
attention.
So that's
Now we're gonna
7.
get tons of views. That's why you
Including
pay big
the-
bucks to get the big
Penacony
names.
cast.
As to what stories will unfold in this Sweet
Oh,
Dreams and the
damn.
Holy Grail War, and who will forge a contract
Oh my
with who,
god, that her
Trailblazers
her
will have to
outfit is
find
so
out
good
in
too.
the game. Here's a reminder
The
that
new
the
design
Honkai
is so good.
Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade
Damn,
Works
the
collaboration
splash art is so
Trailblaze
good.
continuance. Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail will officially start on July 11th.
I love
Keep
these
an eye
two.
out for it. Now let's learn more about Saber and Archer, our 2 heroic spirits from another world.
Okay.
Oh, yes!
Saber's dress seems a little different from usual now that she's arrived in Penacony.
Oh,
This
it's
is the
actually I
plan of
like
the
this
festivities
design
after
so
all.
much.
You gotta dress up for the occasion.
Exactly
She has
right.
the like a
The King of
scarf
Night's new
thingy.
outfit was
I don't know what
personally
it's
designed
called.
by Mr. Takashi
Got the
Takeuchi.
the
Retains their iconic
the ribbon in the
blue and
back.
white colors.
And the
her
shoulder
iconic
guard.
ahoge.
That's right. It retains
also
the
reminiscing
nobility of a king,
one of her
and
outfit,
also
the
emphasizes
one without
utility
armor.
for a warrior. The lines along her
Damn,
shoulders
she's
and her
so
cloak
cool.
are straightforward.
She's so
The
cool,
design of
man.
her skirt is quite reminiscent of timeless British
That's
fashion.
our that's
As
our
for how she
king.
looks in the game,
That's our king.
well,
She has. Yeah, of course she has food. Oh, I like her what do you call that frills in the back? That scarf thingy. It's not a scarf, it's like a mini cape. Ooh. She's destruction, right? Excalibur. That's so good.
Well, butter my fudge and call me a biscuit.
Now we're gonna
That
hear
Excalibur
Excalibur
truly shows her strength
over
as
and
a
over
king.
again in Star Rail.
Talk about fancy visuals.
And how come the King of Knights is always stuffing her face? Even in Penacony.
Oh, looks like Penaconian food is very much to her liking.
That's right. You can't fight on an empty stomach. Now, let's see how the King of
SABER.
Knights performs in battle.
SABER is a wind character following the path of destruction.
Damn, she looks so
SABER will gain
pretty.
a certain amount of core
I
resonance
like
when
her
she
outfit
enters battle.
so
If
much.
she uses her technique in the overworld,
Ah.
SABER will obtain combat buffs
Damn,
and also more
she
core
looks
resonances
so
after
cool.
entering battle. When she uses her basic attack, she can deal damage to a single
Okay.
enemy.
The King of Knights is cautious as ever in this
She
new
also
world.
have
I
the
see
wind.
she's still hiding her weapon's appearance and true name.
When she uses her skill, SABER will deal damage to one designated enemy and its adjacent targets.
Ah,
If SABER has enough
like
core
it, I like
resonance
it.
at that time, she'll consume core resonance to regenerate massive amounts of energy for herself and
Okay.
increase her skill's damage.
Ah. In other words, you need to accumulate as much core resonance as possible to increase the damage SABER deals.
Okay.
Exactly.
Are there
But do
any
you
other
get
ways
them?
to obtain core resonance?
Yes, there are. Whenever any ally uses their ultimate, SABER obtains core resonance and increases her
Okay,
own
ultimate?
damage dealt.
Behold, the King of Knights has dispelled invisible air, barrier of the Wind King around her sword, releasing high-pressure air in the blink of an eye to form Striker, Hammer of
damn.
the Wind King, dealing a devastating blow to the enemy. When using her ultimate, SABER will
That's so
deal
cool,
damage
man.
to all
I love
enemies
her
and
so
turn her
much.
basic attack into enhanced basic attack. Her enhanced basic attack.
She's
can
the only
damage all
route.
enemies and provide SABER with a
I
certain
mean, I
amount
love Rin,
of
but
core
come on.
resonance. Also, during battle,
SABER's the
sum
one,
of
man.
SABER's energy and
She
the
is
energy
the
she
one.
can regenerate via consuming core resonance exceeds the amount of energy she needs to use her ultimate, SABER will immediately take action.
Ah. So if you replenish core resonance in as many ways as possible,
Okay.
you can use Excalibur more frequently.
Oh.
That's right. Not only does this sword bear the King of Knights past, present, and future, but it
Damn.
also represents the noble ideal that was held in the hearts of the countless soldiers who once followed her in battle. All right,
Damn.
that
She looks so
concludes SABER's
tough.
introduction. Now we'll move on to our next
SABER.
otherworldly heroic spirit, Archer.
Ah,
Oh, seems like
This
Archer cares
animation
about
better
this
be
Holy
good.
Grail war very much. He put on a new outfit too.
gotta
Ah,
put
even
him
Shane for
on
his
the
accessories
reality
go.
marble.
Those decorations he had on his chest are now on his shoulders.
What sharp eyes you've got, dear guest. Archer's
Oh.
new outfit was also personally designed by Mr. Takashi Takeuchi. It has the classic red and black look. The sharp contrast, reminiscent
To be honest,
of a
I don't
blazing
remember
fire
a
in the
lot
deep
of
night,
of
imbued
Archer's
with a dangerous allure.
Archer's
The
design, but
combination of the long
it
trench
looks
coat with
so
skin-tight
similar that
combat
it doesn't
gear
really matter to me.
emphasizes his lean figure
Actually,
and is the
very
perfect
similar.
fusion of
I
attractiveness
couldn't remember
and
the
strength.
Ah, you got
the
that
original
right.
one.
Director, show us the game footage already.
Ah, oh, he replicated the Trailblazer's stat. Oh, Godbold. Ah, yes, he also.
I am the bone of my soul.
Oh,
Unlimited blade works.
Stop it.
holy shit, bro, that's so tough.
So that's unlimited blade works?
Ah,
Oh, quite impressive.
that's actually
indeed.
so tough.
After all,
I am
Archer
the
is a seasoned veteran of
Bone
war.
of my blade.
I am the bone of my sword. That sentence sure brings back a lot of memories.
I agree.
Well then, let's take a look at Archer's combat performance in detail.
Damn, he's so
Okay.
tough.
Archer is a quantum
That
character
old,
following
that
the
old
path
voice
of the
line,
heart.
it's
When
everything,
he
man.
uses his basic attack,
They
Archer
did him
can
right.
deal damage
They did
to
him
one
right.
designated
They did the
enemy.
ult at the right,
Archer
at
in
least.
close combat. That's pretty gutsy, I'll give him that.
That's right. But Archer hasn't exactly slacked off on his marksmanship training since coming to Penacony. When using his skill, Archer will consume 2 skill points to enter the circuit connection state, dealing damage to 1 designated enemy. While in the circuit connection state, Archer's turn will not end after he uses his skill, and he can continue to use his skill until he runs out of skill points.
Heads up. The more times you use his skill consecutively, the more damage Archer deals to enemies. After all, everyone knows that a dual-wielding fighter who can't use their noble phantasm isn't a good archer. Using his ultimate, Archer will recite the classic chant to activate Unlimited Blade Works.
Unlimited Blade Works.
One enemy.
Apart from damaging the enemy, Archer's ultimate also grants him Special Charge. After any of his teammates' attacks, Archer will consume Special Charge to use a follow-up attack against the enemy targets, while also recovering 1 skill point for the team.
In that case,
One
there's no
skill
need
point?
to worry about running out of skill points again.
He just couldn't help himself and had to use his favorite twin blades.
When he uses his technique to enter battle, Archer will deal damage to all enemies and obtain Special Charge.
And that's a wrap on Archer's introduction.
Okay, it's a basic
Big
technique.
news for everyone. From when the collab event starts on July 11th and until the end of version 3.6, Trailblazers can log into the game to claim the limited 5-star collab character Archer for free.
Easy.
Nice.
Awesome!
We hope that
I'm so happy he's free because I have a Sparkle that's rotting in the bench, and she's finally gonna come out.
We also hope that your encounter, or for some of you, a reunion, with the servants across this vast universe will bring you all wonderful memories in the days to come.
Finally, my Sparkle. Because I didn't have.
The free new limited
I didn't
5-star
pull
character mentioned
for
during the anniversary celebration is
because I
finally
was
here as
saving
promised.
back then for Tribby. Was it Tribby?
Later this year,
Yeah, maybe. Was it Tribby though?
another brand new
Or
limited
was it
5-star
Herta?
character
It was probably
totally
Herta.
for free.
Oh, awesome!
But I was saving,
Let's keep our eyes on the present for now.
so I didn't
not quite
get
dead.
Imbibe Turtle name.
Besides
So I'm
claiming
very
Archer
happy
for
that
free,
they're
Trailblazers
gonna.
can also directly obtain a set amount of character enhancement materials for Archer.
Wow,
I'm so happy
how
that they added Archer as a
This
SP.
version's got a lot of characters to level up after all.
SP.
All right, now let's check out the banner details.
What is an
Once the collab starts on
SP
July 11th,
user or
Trailblazers
something?
can use Star Rail special passes in the
SP
character
character.
collaboration warps Excalibur Excelsior and the Bone of My Sword to obtain the limited 5-star characters
Birth
Saber
of a
and
King.
Archer respectively. In the Light Cone collaboration warp,
The hell were
Trailblazers can get the limited
ideals
5-star
burn.
Light Cone, a Thankless Coronation from Birth of a King, and the limited 5-star Light Cone, The Hell Where Ideals Burn from Red Radiance of Fuyuki. In addition,
Yeah.
pity counts are shared between the character collaboration
Definitely
warp
pulling
banners
for my
and also
King
separately
Saber.
shared between the Light Cone collaboration banners. But neither
I'm not
carries
sure
over
for the
to
light
other
cone,
types of warps.
for
Okay.
Archer's light cone
It's
though.
worth mentioning here that the character and Light Cone collab banners will stay open long-term after the event starts.
Does long term mean even after versions 3.4 or 3.6 wrap up, you can still pull Saber, Archer, and the limited 5-star Light Cones?
Exactly. These collab banners will run across multiple versions with no fixed end date yet.
Oh, nice!
No
And
fixed end date.
here's one more piece of news for you all. Throughout the entire duration of version 3.4, using Star Rail special passes for your warps will bring some special limited time discounts.
What?
After the collab event starts, when Trailblazers spend
During
a
any
designated
warp,
number of Star Rail special passes, they can directly
This
obtain the
any
limited
special
5-star
pass?
Light Cone, The Hell Where
Even
Ideals
the
Burn.
limited
Throughout all of
banner.
version 3.4? In other words, after the 3.4 update and before the collab event starts, any Star Rail special passes used in the banners for Phainon or other rerun characters will still count toward the total, right?
Huh?
Yep, that's correct.
Oh, yeah!
And now,
Oh,
as the
oh,
collab
seriously?
kicks
So we
off,
can just
the
pull
voice
and
actors
pull
for Saber
until
and Archer
and we
have
get
some
a free
things they'd
light
like to
cone?
say to all of us.
Even
Quick
not
break,
in the collab
and
banner,
back
right?
to hear their special messages.
Even not in the collab banner? I don't know. We're gonna
こ
see
れか
that.
らマスターになる開拓者の皆さん、
あ
こんばんは。セーバー役のカスメ役です。 崩
Oh
壊
my
スターレー
god.
ルとフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボが間もなく開催ということで、
Oh my
私も
god.
とてもワクワクしています。こ
Saber's
の2つの
voice
作品にはど
voice
こか似
actor
ているものがあ
actress.
るなと感じました。剣を手に運命と立ち向かうセーバーの姿は厳しい冒
Oh
険
my
の
god,
中
I
で
can't.
も前へと
My
進み
smile,
続ける
man.
開拓者の
Doesn't
姿
go
と似てい
down.
るのではないかなと思いました。収録中はフェイトとスターレールの世界観が混ざり合い、新たな魅力が生まれていくのを感じました。あまり多くは話せないのですが、セーバーがスターレールの世界でどのように信念と理想を貫いていくのか、ぜひお楽しみください。
In the
この
event.
コラボがたくさんの皆さんに楽しんでいただけたら嬉しいです。星々と聖杯が交わる旅の中で、あなただけの熱い思いとロマンに出会いますように。それでは最後に、開拓者よ、あなたが私のマスターか。
It's so tough.
これ
It's
から
so
マ
tough.
スターになる開拓者の皆さん、こんばんは。フェイトステイナイトでアーチャーを担当しております
So good, man. It's so
声優の諏訪部純一です。
Oh my
今
god,
回
his
スターレール
voice.
とフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボ
Oh
が
my
まもな
god.
く開催となり
Is
ま
that
す。
his natural
赤い
voice?
九兵はあまたの世界を旅してきましたが、
Damn, he
ピノコニ
sounds
で
so
繰り広げられ
fucking
る聖杯戦争は
sounds
彼
so
にとって
fucking hot,
これ
man.
までとは全く違うものに
I
なる
mean,
の
no
では
homo,
ないで
but
しょうか。
damn, that voice is
崩
fucking
壊ス
handsome.
ターレイルの世界でアーチャーが戦う姿が見られるのが本当に楽しみです。おなじみのキャラクターたちが
His
未知の
tone
銀
is
河で
so
自分をどのよ
so
うに再定義していく
unnatural.
のか、そ
I
の
mean,
行方を
it's so unnatural in the normal ears or
収録の
normal
際に
people.
アーチャーの戦闘シーン見せていただいたんですが、アンリミテッドブレードワークスの演出がとってもかっこよかったです。
I am the
いや
bone
気
of
に入りま
my
した。素晴らし
belly.
かったです。
Damn,
今回のコラボ企画の中でも
that line was
アーチャ
so
ーの
good. They did that so well.
存分にお楽しみいただけると思いますので、絶対に
That
プレイして
that
くだ
was
さいね。
actually really good. The ult,
これ
the
はま
voice
た
line for the ult.
とんでもないマスターに引き当てられたものだ。
He sounds just like Archer in real life.
Big thanks to
He
our voice
doesn't-
actors for those
Doesn't
stop
sound
messing.
far away from
With the
Archer.
Honkai Star Roll and Face Day Night Unlimited Blade Works collab about to launch, we want to take this opportunity on the program to sincerely thank all our partners in this collaboration. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to Mr. Kinoko
That all?
Natsu and Mr. Takashi Takeuchi for their unwavering support from the earliest planning stages to the
Yippee.
final implementation. And thank you to the Animation Production Committee and everyone else involved for all their hard work on this collab.
Y'all are much appreciated.
Honestly, it's only with this kind of
Thanks for the
dedication that we
collab.
can bring
Sorry.
you all the ultimate joy!
In order to showcase the Holy Grail War from multiple angles and levels,
Okay.
the organizers say that they've also prepared another combat-filled program.
Okay, we got
Fate
events.
Stay Night.
Events,
It was a night
rewards.
with no wind and no
Free
moon
stuff.
under the cool breeze of Penacony. The Trailblazer met the red-haired Lancer destined to cross their path. He stepped forward, raising his
Lancer.
spear and
I wanna
uttered that
see
iconic
Lancer, man.
line.
Is he gonna be a
The
boss
goddess
or
of
something?
beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Ah, so it's that red-haired Lancer.
You got it. After the sweet dreams in the Holy Grail War tournament, the genius Skullum made some modifications to the Holy Grail. Now,
Oh,
the Grail can
damn.
load the simulated data of past striders through the user's memories. So in Fate Stay Night, Trailblazers will face off against many familiar and old friends in intense 1v1, v1, v1 battles. Each contestant starts with
1v1
unique skills and a
battles.
set amount of health. Losing a round means losing health. And when your health hits 0,
Damn, this looks
you're out.
actually really interesting.
Is there a smart way to beat your opponents?
At the start of the game, Trailblazers get some free pieces, each with different classes that grant different buffs.
Damn.
You can merge identical pieces to upgrade them. The higher the piece's rarity, the stronger the buff. Pieces of the same class have bonds between them too. Collect enough pieces of the same class, and you activate special bond effects that give you a serious boost in battle.
Looks
Okay.
like bonds are super important in this Holy Grail War, huh?
Absolutely. And that's not all.
That looks
Trailblazers
fun.
can also acquire noble phantasms during battle for extra health.
Damn.
Plus, during combat, Trailblazers can have the
you got
chance to get
commands?
3 command spells. Using these spells grants additional buffs.
Command spells, huh? Well, I'm curious. What role is the Trailblazer playing this time?
It's
The ma-
player.
Ah, this Grail feels kind
The
of
mage?
off. Forking hell. Could it be corrupted?
Oh my god, Saber's
You're right on the
animations
money.
look so good.
Trailblazers can increase the Holy Grail's corruption level to unlock extra buff mechanics. The higher the corruption level, the more points you earn when you win. Heads up, raising corruption level also powers up your enemies. So watch your step, Trailblazers.
Oh, but don't worry
Oh.
too much. After all, this is a reality show competition, and just for entertainment. The organizers of Fate's Stay Night have also prepared a special Protected Mode competition. In Protected Mode, Trailblazers can fight using trial characters, and enemy strength is toned down.
Ah, this way, new Trailblazers can jump in and fully enjoy the Holy Grail War experience.
Oh, that's nice.
Exactly. The production team cordially invites everyone watching
Hey, this
Stay the night.
event looks
Experience
fun.
some epic battle action.
Definitely gonna
And score
play it a
yourself
lot.
some stellar jades and other awesome rewards.
Now, just a quick reminder, this Honkai Star Rail and Fate's Night Unlimited Blade Works collaboration is
Yep.
split into two parts.
Oh.
Trailblaze Continuance, Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail, and
Oh.
the event, Fate's Day Night.
It's
The
an
Fate's Day Night
actually
event
in
will open for play
continuance,
on July 11th.
Trailblaze
The two programs
continuance.
stand on their own, so Trailblazers can dive into each separately.
Awesome!
Oh,
So much
yes.
content.
All right. Big
So we
thanks
got
again
two
to our
content.
two guests.
This,
That
the
wraps up
main
today's
story in this,
collab update.
because it's a
Presenter,
continuance.
your
It's a
mission is
Trailblaze
complete.
continuance quest.
It's all part of the job. Anything for the Trailblazers. So Trailblazers, my honored masters, let's meet again in version 3.4. See you there.
Yippee! Finally,
you'll stay the night.
my king is
Bye-bye.
See you
here.
next time, guys.
See you next time.
Bye.
What is this? What is this? Just Albert looking at us. Ah, the fucking soundtrack, man. That's Lancer.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal.
That's Lancer. Right behind Boots Hill. Wait, his fucking drip is kinda good, no?
Bruh.
Oh! Let me see that again. Got white hair? Is it white hair? It's white hair.
No, God, please, no!
Oh, that's... I can't, man. Look at this. They got the command spells, the command seals. Damn. They got a command spell. Got command seals.
Let's go.
Hey, Saber. Look at that guy. Damn. Why didn't they incorporate Lancer, man? It looks so cool. Especially with his new drip. It looks so dripped out. That's him. That's him. Wait, Robin is also a mage. Also a mage in the Holy Grail War. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. If you have made it this far, I appreciate it very much. This patch is wild, man. I love this patch, especially because of the Fate collab, but it looks like things in Euphorius are also gonna get spicy. So yeah, anyways guys, that is all for today. Leave a like if you like the video, and of course subscribe, and see you next time. Bye!